Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I've been watching those Hollywood Uncensored interviews with Floyd Mayweather. He did about 5 of them. If you guys want to listen to him, feel free to just go listen to it. I'll put a link in the description box that will give you access to all 5 interviews. And they asked him a bunch of questions. I did one video on the topic earlier, but they asked Floyd about his women. And Floyd said he's in love with 3 women. He said 1, Jamie Lynn, 2, Bad Medina, and 3, Melissa. I believe her name is Melissa, the mother of his 2 kids. And one daughter, I think is Yaya. I think that's his daughter. But it's just funny how in many circles Floyd is frowned upon because he has multiple women, and whereas Hugh Hefner is praised. We have a Playboy Jazz Festival out here, so that pretty much sums up what people think of him, because it's hard work getting a Playboy Jazz Festival here in Los Angeles at the Hollywood Bowl. So, and Hugh Hefner is notorious for throwing parties. He has the biggest Halloween party in LA every year at the Playboy Mansion. You actually have to get chartered in. You park your car at a location, and drivers take you up to his house. So, but also he said something, and I want and let this be a dating tip for you guys too. Whenever you're dealing with a woman, you want to have the ability to upgrade them. You want to increase their value. And Floyd said something that was so powerful, but although he's on a different financial level than us, it still should hold true in our lives. He says, whenever he is involved with a woman, he increases their value. He raises their value. And that should be the goal of a man, when you're dealing with a woman. I know we live in an age of Instagram thoughts and social media whores, and it goes for both levels. It goes for both sides of the fence, male and female. But at the end of the day, if you want to make a lasting impression and be the barometer in which the women you deal with gauge their men, is you want to be able to increase their value. And Floyd Mayweather was very adamant in saying that, like when he moves into a neighborhood, if he buys a house in a neighborhood, all the property goes up. Excuse me. And the same holds true for his women. He was saying, well, Melissa Ford has a clothing store in Vegas. Jamie Lynn grows marijuana in Denver, and Bad Medina has a makeup line. And he's not married, so he has the right to date as many women as he can, as long as he can afford them. That's the trick when you date. You have to be able to afford when you date. You hear so many men say, I want a woman who has money. I want a woman to take care. Who says that shit? I know we want to get a lot of things for free, but here's the catch. And when you got a woman on your squad, it ain't. It's very little that can stand against you, if you guys get what I'm saying, man. And that's just a tidbit. I know Floyd gets a bad rap in some mediums for having multiple women, and that's personal choice. If you're not married, if you're not obligated to one person, and you're not cheating, he says he's very open with his women. And he didn't get into details as to how he round robins his women, how he deals with them, but that's it. Let him deal what he wanted to deal with. He hasn't lied to him. Where us men get into trouble is when we begin to lie. We get caught up in the lies, and we like, God damn, how are we gonna get away with A, B, C, and D? So, but I encourage you guys to listen to this. Listen to these interviews. It's pretty cool. If you guys need any more inspiration, Melissa Ford is the co-host. If you guys are in your 30s and 40s, you guys know who Melissa Ford is if you're in the hip hop generation, or if you're in the hip hop movement. So Barbershop Conversation, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think. Should all men be one woman men, or do men have the right to date as many women as they want, as long as they're honest and have no obligation, you know, and you have the ability to take care of them? But I'll reiterate this, guys, again. The goal, no matter if she's a slut or she's Mother Teresa and every woman in between, you want to be the barometer in which she judge and sees a man. That's just the goal. And if you can do that, you're going to win on so many different levels. And 90% of the women you meet, you're not going to have sex with. You're going to build relationships with them. But when they see you in that light, they'll always confide and run everything through you, whether it's socially, emotionally, physically, spiritually, or whatever other way you could think of. So barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. And Floyd Mayweather got three women. He said he's in love with 3 women. And he candidly talked about Miss Jackson and Nelly and Ray J. And I should do a video on that too, just in case some of you guys may not watch the interview. But barbershop conversation. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.